Fáilte Rash, welcome back. Tá ná go brand new. Good day today again. Now, just a little exercise here where I want to cut a circle on my bandsaw. And a lot of people think that we never have use for theory or we never have use for drawing. But it's always important, when you're going to do something, it's always necessary to understand and to ask the question, why am I doing it this way? Always ask the why. So just this little exercise comes up here. I just want to cut a quick circle just as accurately as I can. Now, I have many ways of doing it, just doing it on the bandsaw. I've set up a template. So the theory behind what I'm doing here, I want to cut that piece of ply into a circle, obviously. So I have a centre point and I have a 90-degree angle on it there. Hope that's coming up in camera. Now, the theory behind this, in order to cut the circle accurately, is this here. It's based on the circle, and on this diagram here, so we have the circle, that's our end result. That there line that touches the circle at a given point but doesn't pass through the circumference is called a tangent. So that's a tangent point there. And the red line there, I'm not sure if you can see that, that's the actual blade here in front of me. And the front of the blade is shown right here at the tip. And a 90-degree line across from that there, that's the theory. That's what I need to know. Where exactly do I position the pivot point, the pin for the blade? So it actually sits smack bang. The pivot point is here, that's a little pin, and it's 90 degrees touching and kissing the blade at that point there. Now I can cut circles using that. That's the theory behind the practice. So a little bit of geometry there, little tangent, circle, and we have the circumference so on there. So we have the front of the blade at this point, and we're going to rotate the piece of ply then onto that. So I've already got the circle or the pin point on the back of that there, so I can locate it there onto the pin. Now there's many ways of doing this, and you can do various types and sizes. You can have a jig that'll do multi radii if you need to do that. But in my case here, I just want a quick, cheap and cheerful 12-inch circle. So I'm going to centre that guy there. I'll pick up the curve there somewhere if I can prevent myself from being all thumbs. So that guy sitting down. Now, it's very much like it's only the front tip of the blade that's actually in operation here. Now, there can be times when, if the radius gets too small, that the width of the blade here can encumber the cut. But the blade is just kissing or skimming off the surface there at all times. So it's cutting from a point, just one point, a tangential point. So no matter how many times I rotate that, or as I rotate it, the front of the blade is cutting the tangent point the whole way around. So let's just do that. So there's a little bit of geometry behind it. That's the setup, 90-degree angle there going across to the centre point. And once I've done that, then I should have a smooth cut. So that's the location. So the theory, it's always necessary to know the theory so that you can put the theory into practice and to actually ask yourself, why am I doing this in a particular way? Why am I doing it this way? And what do I need to know to get the result? So this is what you need to know to get the result. After that, now I'm not using PPE equipment here because I'm on camera. So just turn on my blade and I just rotate that there now, nice and gently, and let the blade do the work. Nice and smooth. Good feed rate, not too fast, not too slow. And just come to the limit of it there now and knock off my machine. And there you go, we have a perfect circle. Now there's many ways of doing this. I can, by the way, set it up a different way. It's just a quick jig that I've set up there because I just want a quick curve. And this is part of the formwork for my lid that I'm making for this plunge pool, which is coopered. So I need this as a central piece. So there's my perfect circle. Happy with that. That's as good as I need it. So Bob's your uncle. You know who your aunt is. Mahu was faking. Good on you for looking. Tug the bug, eh? Take it easy. See you soon. All the best. Bye for now. Slán go fóill. Bye for now.